How's it going, everybody? Today I want to go over a very advanced technique to help your business outrank your local competitors in Google search. You ever see when you type in something in Google and you get that top 3 snack pack? I was wondering how your competitors get there. I'm going to show you how you can uncover your competitors' citations that are driving them into the top rankings, so you can do that same scenario, reverse engineer those citations, uncover who they are and what they are, and start outranking your competitors in search. So there's a few tools that we use here at Alt Datum. We're a local business here in Orange County, California, help companies nationwide with data analytics, data science, predictive data, data visualization, web development, and SEO practices. So the tools that we're going to use is first Scrapebox. It's, I believe, $97. And you're going to need to purchase this and download this on your computer. This is an amazing tool. At Alt Datum, we use this for our clients with white hat techniques to help drive very refined traffic into their website. So after you purchase it, you obviously download it on your computer. Next, you're going to want to buy some proxies. We recommend my private proxies, but if you have a provider that you use currently right now, they'll work with Scrapebox. So once you've loaded them into here from a file or a cloud storage, they're going to come in here and tick use proxies. Next, you're going to want to purchase a premium plugin within Scrapebox. It's up here up top. You're going to choose premium plugin. You're going to show available plugins here, and you're going to have to purchase the Yellowpages scraper right here. It's $37. It's well worth the $37. So after you've purchased it, you downloaded it, you come back up to premium plugins, and we're going to open the YP scraper. I believe I have it open already here. So this is what you're going to see once you purchase it. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to load in your proxies here. You load them in from Scrapebox or a text file. Next, we're going to want to click use. Then you're going to come over here and choose the Yellowpages here. I already have it chose. Keep all these ticked. We're going to need pretty much almost all those fields. Next, you're going to want to choose the city. For demonstration purposes, we chose Irvine, California, where Alt Datum is located. Next, we recommend choosing results by rating. So it's going to grab you the top rated results within Yellowpages in your location. Next, you're going to want to use the keywords that are in your niche. So for Alt Datum, we're going to be looking at other data analytics companies in Irvine, website development companies, penetration testing that we offer as well. Over here, you got your connections. Typically, I recommend keeping all this low. Reason why, if you go in there with 20 connections to Yellowpages, you're probably just going to fry all your proxies. So it's best to keep things slow. So that's what we recommend here. Results. We typically just put a large number in here. We want as many results per keyword as possible. So we throw a pretty large number in there. So after you've filled everything out, I kind of give a once over real quick, make sure everything is good. And then you click start, and it's going to start giving you results right through here. So I already ran a file. This is what you're going to see. You get the business name, the street, locality, region, zip, phone, website, email, and keywords. So the next step, what we're going to want to do is we need to make some operators that we can load into Scrapebox and reverse engineer their websites citations that are driving them to the #1 space in Google search. So we want to find the top citations in Irvine, ranking the highest domain authority, and we're going to use some tools for that. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to start wanting to work through the database. We're going to come up here and choose data, and we want to filter this data. First thing we want to do is rows that don't have a street address we want to get rid of. We need actual street addresses. So I clicked the little data tab there and then select all. I want to get rid of all the selections. Come down and I want to choose just blanks. So I'm going to come to here, highlight this, drag this down, and we want to get rid of all these. I'm just going to right click, delete row, come back up to your tab where the street, we can add them back in. Next, we only want locations that listed a website. So I'm going to choose this again. Choose to untick everything. Let's check the blanks. There's going to be quite a few of these. A lot of people, and I don't know why, they don't add their URL, or maybe they don't have a website. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're going to delete those rows. Come back to the website tab, re-add those in. Next, I'm going to check out locality to see if there's any blanks in here. Nope, looks pretty good for that. So let's sure those are selected. So the next step we're going to want to do is we want to get quotations in the front and the back of every street address. So we need some space here. I'm going to come back to the Home tab. I'm going to come to Insert. I'm going to insert a few columns to give us a little bit more room to work. 3 columns works pretty well. Don't need them that big. So in column C, I'm going to put a quote. In column D, I'm going to put a quote. Come back to column C and highlight it. I'm going to come to the bottom right, double click this corner, and the same thing for here. Now, to put quotations in the front and back, we're just going to use a simple function of concatenate. So you're going to hit equals, concatenate, and we're going to choose this, comma, B2, comma, and D2. Now I'm going to close that. Highlight it again, double click. Now, as you can see, if you click through here, there's still that function in there. So we're going to copy this whole thing again. Right click, choose paste special, move it back to values. Now we can get rid of all this. We don't need this anymore. So I'm going to delete here. All right. So next thing we need to do, I'm going to delete this out, give me some space, is we need to get, I don't need the email either. We need to get the hash site : in front of all the website. Now, you'll notice because we've got this little minus sign that it's giving a function to start adding functions with Excel. So the little trick I found out how to do this is I just put a marker in front of this, and then, oops, give me 1 second here. I'm going to be in this cell. So again, I'm going to put a marker minus site : double click this. And what I want to do now is I'm going to hit Control F. And I'm going to replace this P with nothing. So I just want to replace that. There we go. So we're going to do the same function to put site in front of the website. So we're going to do equals concatenate site, comma, close it. Double click, and now we want to copy all these again. Right click, paste special, values. website. Now we don't need these anymore. So now we're ready to build our string. What we're going to build is we want to do street, locality, and website in one single string. So we're going to do the concatenate again, equals concatenate. And I'm going to choose the street, comma, space, comma, choose the locality, comma, quotes. There's a space between here, as you can see. That's building a space in between these. Comma, and then website, and we're going to close it. There we go. Copy, right click, turn those to values. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to take this string and we're going to throw this into Scrapebox, and we're going to extract all the citations that are pointing at our competitors. After that, we're going to run analytics on the citations to find the best ranking citations in Irvine, California for my niche. And then I'm going to go out and white hat technique and put my business on those citations. So let's get started. I'm going to copy this again, head over to Scrapebox. I'm going to load this into here, clear that out. And so if you're scraping Google, you've got to scrape extremely slow, unless you've got a ton of proxies. If you're doing Bing, you can speed things up. You can adjust the threads, how many threads you're going to be running within Google. I recommend if you've got 10 or 20 proxies, run one thread in Google. You can speed it up again a little bit in Bing. But so what you're going to do is start harvest. I don't have any proxies. I'm not going to run this. You can choose Google, or you can choose Bing, or you can choose both. I get just as good results typically out of Bing, but you can use Google as well. So I've got a list of citations that I ran for this demonstration purposes, and I got a few thousand. So what you're going to want to do with this is, after you run and uncover the citations, we want to see what are the best citations that are out there right now. What you're going to do is come back into Scrapebox. These are all the citations that we ran. Paste those into here. I got 15,394. And I ran that for probably maybe an hour, maybe not even. So we need to run analytics on to find which are the best, most powerful citations in Irvine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use an add-on. It's free, and it's a Scrapebox Page Authority 64-bit add-on, and I've got it here. Here it is. You're going to want to start a Moz account. It's free, and set up the API. I won't be using this API again, so it doesn't matter, but you can set that up in account setup and then register here. Only takes a few minutes. It plugs in your account. You can add a proxy to it if you'd like as well. So what you're doing here is you're going to run domain authority on all these citations from our local competitors, and after it runs through all these, you can export this out into an Excel format. And what you can do here is put the #1 domain authority that's running your competitor to the top in Google, and get your link on there and move from the top right down and start ranking your business locally. If you have any questions, AltDatum also offers this as a service. We can help rank your business. Again, we specialize in data analytics, data science, database building, B2B lead generation, web development, penetration testing, and more. Thank you very much. Have a great day.